Good freaking morning. I'm up at the crack of dawn to get out here and mark 150,000 subscribers as a milestone. I always like having these videos and just being able to see where I was at when I hit certain milestones. 150,000 subscribers is pretty cool. It's about 55 degrees out here right now, which is not bad at all. I will not be chilly once I get this climb started. Wow, this mustard is ridiculous. I got a big, busy day ahead of me, so I had to get out here early and record this, and hopefully I will have hit 150,000 subscribers by the time this video comes out, but it's very possible I will not. 150,000-ish. Holy crap, this is gonna be treacherous coming back. Not many deer out here in Benicia, but coyotes are definitely a thing. Maybe I'll see a couple. Wow, purple stuff is out. This is like amazing, holy crap. So what does it even mean, 150,000 subscribers? Hopefully it means I can make an impact on more people and get people fired up to travel and ride their bike. That's it. That's like my number one measurement of making an impact, getting people out to go ride. And I think I'm doing it. I think through this channel, I've been able to make an impact, which is pretty crazy. Oh, I had to test out hitting one of those mustard things and it whipped me pretty good. All right, won't do that again. You know, 150,000 subscribers means that 150,000 people took action. Pretty much the lowest form of action. Maybe hitting the like button is the lowest form of action. It's the lowest form of impact that I've made, you know? You watch a video, you're like, oh, cool, this is cool, hit the like button. Then maybe after 3 or 4 videos, you're like, okay, I'm gonna allow this person to come into my life and for his videos to pop up every once in a while whenever YouTube decides it or not. It's so funny, I'll get comments every once in a while from people that are like, I've been watching your videos for about 6 months now, and I'm finally ready to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your commitment. So it means something. I mean, people are out there, that number gets bigger, which kind of haunts me, because as my number gets bigger, everybody wants a piece. Yeah, boo-hoo for me, but you just really can't, there's no way to determine who actually wants to be your friend or who sees your number and is like, okay, how much of your number can I get onto my number? Whether it's a business or other folk. That's why being obsessed with impact is so much better than being obsessed with numbers. Oh, pedal strike hitting the bush. Okay, let's go the easy way. So the numbers game it never ends. You're always going to be smaller than someone. You're always going to be bigger than someone. It never ends. But when it comes to impact, what matters to me is the comments and emails that I get. That's what keeps my spiritual tank full. And as weird as it may sound to some of you, there are tons of people who watch my channel and enjoy it, but never comment. Not until I actually meet them in person. They tell me about how my videos have somehow changed their life. And that's why when you guys email me and comment with these stories, it makes such an impact. I read them all. That's why I'm here. And I know it actually feels risky to make a comment like that, to open yourself up, to say that you lost 30 pounds, to say that you quit smoking, to say that, oh, I'm still riding a hardtail and I kind of suck, but I just want to let you know that your videos are awesome. You know, you're kind of putting yourself out there. You're putting skin in the game, and that is impact. That's how I know what I'm doing is working. So please do not be shy. Keep filling up my tank. You may have noticed I started putting that TV 14 thing in the top left. I'm not gonna stop cussing yet. Who knows, there may come a day if I ever have kids or whatever, all of a sudden I'll come to my senses and stop cussing. But for now, I'm gonna be me to a fault. And I get these emails from people that are all mad about cussing, and I get it, because when it just pops out after you've watched like 3 of my videos and you're like, oh, this guy, he's very wholesome and and clean cut. And then all of a sudden I'm saying fucking shit, and it comes out of nowhere. So I just want to do that TV-14 thing just to have some kind of warning. So if you are a parent, there it is. You've been warned. And to go back to this whole thesis of making an impact, like those chasing epic trips, like the one in Fruta, it's just amazing to get 12 guys to come out, to actually take action, to spend the money, to get a flight. That is a ridiculous amount of impact to get people fired up that much to come on a trip. And what's unbelievable about that trip, 6 of the guys, so half of the guys from that trip, immediately signed up for the next trip that's in Crested Butte. That absolutely blew my mind. Then we had a couple other guys sign up that had been on trips previously. Then I posted on Patreon. 2 more people signed up, I think. And then by the time I was able to post it publicly on Facebook and Instagram, there was only 1 spot left for Crested Butte in September. And it went within the first 15 minutes. Insane. Completely insane. If this is the first time you're hearing about it, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. You gotta be connected. You gotta put a little more skin in the game. Be on Patreon. There is a $1 a month level on Patreon where I post about, meetups, stuff like this, new gloves, all that kind of stuff. And I'm actually kind of surprised. I feel like I'm gonna get heat for this. Like, oh, you only ride with people who pay to come ride. And that hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen. No matter what, it's gonna happen. And all I can say is, motherfucker, I flew to Kenya to go ride with the kid. If you come up with a plan that's good, that has good trails, I'll come ride. Impact, impact, impact. The crazy thing about impact is when you make an impact, income follows. So it's been fantastic to have people signing up on Patreon. I'm probably around 1,200 patrons right now, which is absolutely ridiculous. It pays for all this travel. You guys wouldn't believe how much I spent on travel last year. You probably would believe it, but it was lots and lots and lots. So having that Patreon money pays for all of it. Makes it so I can get to Kenya. And of course, after I talk about not being focused on numbers, I am focused on hitting 2,000 patrons on Patreon. That will be a huge milestone. And I think at that point, I can actually probably hire someone part-time to come help me out, whether it be with video editing, washing my car, sending stuff out in the mail, even if it's like 2 days a week. I feel like if I get to that point on Patreon, it will be able to fund a lot more. And then I can start growing this thing more as a business. That's always what I'm focused on. That's what I'm always looking out for. The treadmill of 3 videos a week is great. I love doing it. I'm gonna keep it up as long as I can, but it's definitely a treadmill. It's definitely my one and only focus. So if I can do anything in my life to free myself up, have more time to build this as a more diverse business, it would be really nice. Building this thing as a more diverse business to me means finding products that are me, that matter to me, that are awesome, that I can own, and not just have my name slapped onto something. Even though don't get me wrong, that's pretty cool. These gloves are basically my name slapped onto something, and they're awesome, and it works out well. I don't have a glove factory, but finding partners like Hand Up Gloves is basically the plan. Good people that make good products, and to bring those products to you guys. Okay, if I rip this, I might be able to get 2 laps in. I came out here with my battery-powered weed whacker and made a little bit of a dent, but I went through 5 batteries and didn't really clean up the whole thing. machete and my arms will be dead for days. Woo! Tick check just in case. I cut myself? What the hell? One more. It's funny where your mind goes when you're out here on these climbs. I just started thinking about how I know at least 5 guys that have mountain bike YouTube channels that also run their own business. And you would never fucking know it from their videos. And why is that? Why don't you guys just fucking own it and say, this video is sponsored by Brian's Landscape Architecture. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and I specialize in taking out lawn and putting in drought-tolerant plants. That's my main business. Here's some before and after photos. Hit me up. If you guys know anybody that wants to get rid of their lawn, hit me up. You guys have no fucking idea how powerful that is. Like how that alone could grow your business. Because we already like you. We already watch your videos. We already trust you. And then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, I've been wanting to do that forever. And this guy does it? You're kidding me. I think everyone's very, very afraid to show who they really are. And if anything, if you guys have learned anything from my channel, it's all about showing who I am. So fucking show who you are, man. God, but Brian, shut up. Why don't you believe in your business enough to talk about it? Doesn't make any sense. Meanwhile, you guys are obsessing about getting some dog shit sponsor from some 3rd tier mountain bike components company when you could have Brian's Landscaping right on your handlebars with a fucking phone number, making an impact on people's lawns. I always straight line right over that patch of grass. Oh, it's a left turn. Wow. A little dangerous out here. Good for your cognition to be able to see stuff that's only 2 inches ahead of your tire. There's an awesome TED Talk, which is also a book, called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. And it's very, very awesome. It gets to the heart of how anything that's ever changed anything started with why. Anyone that has a very, very strong why do I do this? He talks about Martin Luther King Jr. He talks about Apple computers. They all had super strong why. Why am I doing this? And I'll tell you, I am doing this because I want to get people stoked on mountain biking. I want to get people to see outside of their normal box that there's a whole world out there and that it's possible. If a normal guy like me can do this, take a trip, hey, it's turkey. If a normal guy like me can take trips like this, obviously my trips are a lot more often, and obviously there's a million excuses why you can't take trips like this. But motherfucker, if you don't take one trip that changes your life after watching all my videos, that's a big fail. It's a huge fail. Make the time, make the money, make it fucking happen. Get out there. It's amazing what seeing the world will do. And yeah, it doesn't have to be seeing the world. If you live in Kansas, get in your fucking car and drive to Colorado. Do it. Oh God, got slapped in the face. I don't have my glasses on. I hope you guys enjoy these motivational speeches. I fucking enjoy them because I know that they do actually hit home for a couple people, because I'll get the emails afterwards. Oh, watch out. Mole in the trail. And I think these videos are actually the perfect example of impact versus being obsessed with views, because every time I do a subscriber update, it gets dog shit for views. But I don't care. I want to make an impact. I want this message to reach people deeply and hit them. shake them up a little bit. Normal YouTube is not built for that. Normal YouTube is built for the crazy thumbnail and the crazy title and crazy writing and which is great. I love that shit too. But that's all a Trojan horse to get you guys on my channel so I can hopefully wake up a couple people to live a better life. And it all starts with friggin' mountain biking. The best way to get healthy, the best way to go meet friends, the best way to travel. You guys know it. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.